In this video, we're going to look at the revision exercises for Algebra 3, Chapter 9. There are two examples: algebraic fractions. Multiply the two denominators, x plus 1 by 2x plus 1. We don't have to simplify them. And then we multiply 2 by, well, it's not over, 2x plus 1. And if you imagine the 2x plus 1s would cancel here, leaving just 2 over x plus 1, you can see we haven't changed the value of what we have to begin with. Similarly with 3 times x plus 1. So we just multiply out the top line, 4x plus 2 plus 3x plus 3 over x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. And it's not equal to anything, so we're not like solving for x here. Just be careful, it says simplify or write as a single fraction. So the top line is going to give 7x plus 5, and the bottom line, I won't write it again, but that's it there. Now, they can just get a little bit tricky when there's a minus sign, but we have a plus sign in one of the examples here. Multiply the two terms on the bottom. And we multiply 3 by what it's not over, 3x minus 1. Then we have a plus sign, and we multiply 2 by what it's not over, x minus 5. So we're going to get 9x minus 3 plus 2x minus 10. And that's equal to 7x minus 13 all over x minus 5 by 3x minus 1. And then we have a cubic division. Box method works brilliantly for these. You must have practiced many of these at this point. The first term of the cubic is 2x cubed. The last term is plus 50. And on the outside, we're dividing in 2x minus 5. So we'd have to multiply 2x by x squared to get 2x cubed. Going down and across, going down and across, 2x. We have x squared by minus 5, minus 5x squared. We want 9x squared inside the box. We currently have minus 5, so we need 14x squared here. And 2x by 7x is 14x squared. Going down and across that way. 7x by minus 5, the answer goes in here, minus 35x. And we want minus 55x in total, so we need another minus 20x. And 2x by minus 10 is minus 20x. And this number, minus 10 by minus 5, is equal to this number. You know you've done it correctly. It is. So the answer is x squared plus 7x plus 10 on top. And that's a quadratic that we can simplify to be x. No, is it a quadratic we can simplify? No, so we'd leave it as 2x minus 5 x squared minus 7x minus 10. In part C, we're given all this information about pressure is equal to dgh, so it's just a formula of 4 unknowns. If we have dgh, we can get p and so on. G is gravity, 9.8, they've given us the number here. H is the depth of the grass. The wreckage of a ship is 3800 below. So that's the depth in meters. So that's H. H is equal to 3800. And we have multiple unknowns. Write down what they are. If the density of the water is 1050, density D is equal to 1050. This is your manipulation of formula questions. Find the pressure, we want P. And the only other unknown is G, which they told us is 9.8. So we write out the formula P is equal to D times G times H. So pressure is equal to 1050 by 9.8 by 3800, and pressure is equal to 39,102,000. Then we're asked to write h in terms of p, so that means h equals. So if p is equal to d times g times h, if we leave h on its own and divide by dg, we get h. And then the pressure at the bottom of a cylinder that contains gas, we're told P is equal to 735. Density, D is equal to 30. We want H, and we have G. So H is equal to P, 735, divided by D times G, 30 by 9.8, which is equal to 2.5, and this is in meters. Question 2, we have 10 divided by 5 is 2. 5 is the divisor, what you're dividing by. 10 is called the dividend, what you divide. And 2 is the answer, or the quotient. So here we just have divisors missing, quotients missing, dividends missing. So the divisor by the quotient is the dividend, or we divide in. We could say something by x minus 5. It has to give this guy here 6x squared, so it has to be 6x to give 6x squared. It has to be plus 1 to give minus plus 5 at the end. Sorry, it would have to be minus 1 to give plus 5 at the end. This plus 5 here. So let's see what that works out to be. It's going to be 6x squared minus x minus 30x plus 5, which is 6x squared minus 31x plus 5. So we have our divisor, 6x minus 1, with 4x minus 1 and 2x plus 1. We just multiply them. To give 8x squared plus 4x minus 2x minus 1, which is 8x squared plus 2x minus 1. And then we have a cubic divisor, so we'll do box method for this one. X cubed plus 4. And we're dividing in x minus 1. So what will this give? X squared on top, minus x squared on the bottom. We want minus 4, so I need another minus 3x squared, which would give me a minus 3x on top, a plus 3x on the bottom. We want minus x, so I need minus 4x, and x by minus 4 is minus 4x, and minus 4 by minus 1 is plus 4. So we have our quotient, x squared minus 3x minus 4, and this is just a multiplication again. So 2x by 6x squared, 12x cubed, 2x by minus 3x minus 6x squared, and then plus 8x. And multiplying them all by minus 3, we get minus 18x squared plus 9x and minus 12. And if we combine all these, we're going to get 12x cubed minus 24x squared plus 17x minus 12.